Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the playoffs here for NA, our 6th league. I am your host, as they would say, Razors. Not Razor. There's a lot of misconvenience going on there, but it's Razors, not Razor. Gonna be starting off our lovely night here with some bands. Got our matchup tonight between Big Baller, which will be the orange team, I believe. No, it will be the blue team, actually. Big Baller blue, and Professional Throwers will be the orange. So, Blackbeard going to be our first ban for tonight, right off the bat. As Professional Throwers won't want to deal with that Blackbeard. Makes sense for them. Uh-oh. Looks like the second ban will be the Jackal, so don't want to have to deal with the roam clear. Consulate, big map, smoke grenades. Both of these bans make sense so far. Echo, typical operator to ban on any map for, let's be honest here. And I assume possibly Legion or Maestro to be banned. Clash also makes sense. No one on Professional Throwers uses the Clash very often, so take it away from Sleepwaker, who's very proficient on shields, I would say. So makes sense, both of those operator bans. And again, thank you all for tuning in. I know it's just now filing in here, so whoa. That was weird. I don't know what button I just pressed. Sorry. That was kind of weird. Looks like we can see in console and meeting room go up first. So, with Professional Throwers on defense, it's going to be interesting to see that. To be the first site, but it's normally the first site. Either that or the garage. Something we typically see here as we'll be looking at Jokester rocking the Valkyrie, an operator we've seen him be fairly proficient on in the past, and I assume that we'll be seeing much of the same thing from him. As I haven't actually get to see him play in quite some time, so it's going to be interesting to see how he's developed as we look to see what this attack's going to be bringing us. This is the first round there, mind you. Big Baller and Professional Throwers, the winner of our first best. It is a best of 3 as well, so keep an eye out for more matches to come. Our first series was a matchup between 95 and I believe, I forget the other team's name at the moment, but was it 2-0? I know that Helms Flaw, that's their team, so you know them. That's exactly who it was. And again, it looks like there's going to be a heavy admin side take. Is we're going to be seeing Sleep Awakening positioning these Nomads for any of these jump outs possibly to come. But not coming just yet. Has not yet to place any down, but it is a definite admin hold as Lethal Damage already making his way on this room as Rest Hyper's going to get the first kill for his team. Possibly jumping out that window, or actually, no, getting the window onto the buck, maybe on the ground. So, an interesting shot there, to say the least, as no one is yet to enter the building yet from the attack. Sleep Awakening looks to be the first one, possibly, as he dispels one of his Nomads into the corner, possibly putting another one elsewhere, as a smoke canister will get eaten up, or possibly a grenade will get eaten up by the sledge. Or, no, it might have been a flashbang by Ballistic, as Castle speaking wildly as the Nomad will repel in an excellent shot from Sleep Awakening. He's going to rip the head right off of our Hyper. He's trying to rotate back over towards the side. So it's a 4-4. Sleep Awakening thinking about possibly going for a rotate, but again, repels coming out from each way as the Twitch is going to repel on the bathroom. Will spot out the smoke inside as Flixen Fixin gets a kill of his own onto Sleep Awakening. An excellent strategy here coming up the main hall as everyone's holding their separate angles. I'm curious to see where Jokester is. Going for the Nitro Cell, but he is going to just miss. So an unfortunate play there from the Valkyrie. It wasn't in the right spot. Lethal Gamon's going to get down from the hallway. Sleep Awakening has left the game. Ballistics refrags him in Sue. So it's a 2v3 now. Valkyrie going for the aggressive peaks as well. Trying to find the angle. Bot here playing the slow game, waiting for the pushes to come to him. Doesn't want to give away any free picks at the moment. We're just holding inside of meeting room like the rock that he is. Just waiting for the push to come. But not all angles being held as Soccer will just now repel into the admin office. Going for a few shocks, see if he can't tickle the Smoke to death. Would only take a couple more shots, and he did land all 3 of those, I do believe. So Weird Cult will be down about 30 to 20 HP. Oh, the ACOG does spot out the player playing prone. Oh, and an excellent shot there from Soccer. You gotta take no damage into return. I'm not sure how Jokester missed all those shots. There's about 14 seconds left, and the Smoke's gonna rotate up close with shotgun in hand, but not gonna be able to find Soccer. It's a 1v2 now. Bot gets one on the Ballistic. It's gonna be a 1v1. The Twitch and the Legion. No diffuser is in hand for Soccer. He's going for the push. Does see the Legion, but Bot with the excellent shot. He's gonna take the head right off of Soccer. And an excellent round from Legion. Almost a throw there, as there was too many missed shots by the Valkyrie of Jokester and the Smoke of Weary Cold. Sleep Awakening will make his way right back into the game, so we'll see him load in here shortly. Hopefully, at least. And if not, he'll get a random operator. We'll get Maverick, it seems, so... Yeah, you're not. There's a reason you're not mod, bro. Looks like we're going to be seeing the doc as well. Come out. A promotion there. An unfortunate lag out from bots. No, not even bots right there, idiot. I don't know who lagged out, but they do not have the ability to rehost, so that is extremely unfortunate to say the least. So we'll be have to play this round in a 4v5. Our way right through here. So Weird Cold's going to be opening up some of these hatches for the rotate to come out to the top floor. So possibly a deep roam here for the professional throwers as Jokester looks to throw a few Valkyrie cameras outside of the building. I'm interested to see where this one lands and if he's going to use it to spawn kill at all. Looks as though he will not. He's going to spot out the drone. Looks to possibly push his way over towards the yellow stairs. Hyper here, gonna be holding on inside of the kitchen, just on top of the fridge. Fixin, that's his name, has returned, so he should be all good for the rest of his matches. We'll look to see where the attack is. It looks as though they're gonna be pushing from the top floor down. As a few Claymores are gonna come out here. This Lethal Gamon's gonna be rocking the suppressor on that Maverick. He's gonna be going for the element of surprise. The spots that the hatches are open, but notices that the Twitch is above. So it's gonna be able to negate that angle for the time being, but they are gonna have to be wary about these possible roamers from the defense. It looks like Jokester gonna be the only person roaming inside of Lisa. He's gonna put a few shots up through the floor, but nothing will be given back in return. So no damage dealt by either player. It sounds like the Thermite's going to be opening up the main garage. It does go for the second Thermite charge as well. Both panels being opened up here. Maestro positions just behind the white van. It looks as though Smoke possibly getting a little bit aggressive here on the pillar. Sledge will start to open up from above, and Bot's going to get ripped apart by Lethal Gamage. An excellent play there. Still free kill for him. It looks so... The Legion might want to rotate up, or the Valkyrie's going to rotate up the yellow stairs. Going to find one, going to find two! Jokester with the excellent double headshot, though. almost a collateral there for the Valkyrie. Able to find 2 easy kills. That's about the Thermite as well, and it's going for the shot, but it's getting tased at the current moment as well. And shot from above. He's going to need to get out of there and take down that Twitch drone. He does finally take it out, but the player from above is still holding the angle, and is going to be able to find it. Sleep Awakening with that silencer perfectly disguises the bullet tracers from Jokester, and it's going to be an easy kill for him as it looks as though he's booked this position himself. Close white van, but no, he's going to be able to get an easy kill onto Ballistic. So the drone were coming a little bit too late. This Hyper is in the same exact spot he's been the entire round. Positions on top of the kitchen washer machine. Or the refrigerator. Not the kitchen washer machine. That doesn't make any sense. Finally fallen, an excellent shot there from Hyper as he takes down Soccer, so that's going to leave just the Maverick of Sleep Awakening trying to fall down the hatch, but having a difficult time. He's going to get impacted from below, so about 40 of his HP has gone. 20 seconds left in the last one of the first gas canister going to get dispelled by Weary Colt, who's aware of this positioning from the Maverick and goes prone at the wrong time. Peeks back up, but is unable to find a shot. So, oh, and the rush up from Sleep Awakening is going to get stopped down by Weary Colt. A little bit of a flick there from the controller player himself, right to the chest of Maverick. So an excellent matchup so far from professional throwers, taking the first 2 rounds here. But it's all about stamina in the best of 3s in a professional match, the best of 12s, I guess you could say. Seeing some 6 picks here come out from both teams, as we see a Dokkaebi, and I believe that was the Castle that was 6 picked. Yes, I believe. I might be mistaken. This will be a first floor defense. So it's a typical, I'd say, ranked site rotation. I'd say normally in ranked you go to the top floor and then the bottom floor, and then if you have to, you go to the meeting room and the piano room. Trust me, as fairly typical. Again, Jokester here doing his typical thing is. I'm just mesmerized by this. I'd rather. Wow. This doesn't look good for you, Jokester. You're getting the ban. You're getting the ban, brother. See, I wish I had someone to cast with. Nobody wants to cast with poor rages. You know what I'm saying? We'll be seeing the Thermite make his way in from the front doors. Trying to find any angle he can, and he's noticed some broken glass, but there isn't actually anybody playing on it, so possibly get peeked here by the dock, it seems, or no, it's the castle that's playing, or the smoke that's playing very close, and just going to rotate through the cams. Out here is gonna get the telltale signs of a barricade being broken inside of Antechamber. As reach about the 1 minute mark into the round. It's not a lot of control here for the attack, although a lot of them is still outside of the building, but Ballistic has made his way inside of admin. It's droning all the way down towards console, so we'll spot that there's nobody playing on the top floor as of right now, but the Legion of Fixin playing close to these yellow stairs. It is, however, barricaded off. First kill will go to Sleep Awakening. Gets an easy kill on to Weary Colt, who I would assume was peeking a little bit too aggressively onto the Antechamber window. So that will be your smoke canister down early off here. And top floor control completely in favor of the attack. About a minute 30 left. So they're going to start to go for this push. And they still have a Ying and Hydrophag. Very powerful on the Ying. He's going to be looking to go right through here. Just get spotted up by the Legion. He's going to put a few shots in and actually get down. Jokester gets a kill for himself as the flank comes from upstairs. Rest Hyper gets 1 kill onto Lethal Gamers. So there's still one on top. Does he know that there's one with him? There's one right behind you! You guys are right next to each other! Soccer finally notices and misses a whole buttload of shots! And finally gets the kill as the plant's going down from Sleep Awakening. They do have a player positioned inside of Antechamber, but it's going to get taken down by Soccer from above. It's just up to Jokester now on the Jaeger to clutch out the 1 versus 3. He already has 1 kill on the round. Could he find another one? Or will these be impactless frags? There's a Ying inside of bathroom. Goes for 2 pre-fires, but I believe it might be a hard wall right there. I'm not sure exactly what Hydrophase is doing. He's looking for an edge shift. He spots out the Jaeger, but he's a lot more bullets than he puts in. Going for the free fires here. Gonna go prone. Is not too sure what to do. He's getting a crossfire here now. Gonna rush in. Gonna do the swoopty swoop and takes down Hydrophase. Another kill on the sleepwalking, and he goes for the kill onto the hatch. But Soccer, like a rock. That's his hatch, he says, and he takes down Jokester. So the clutch not there, but it's a 3rd sight for professional throwers. They are not expected to win it, but still always a better opportunity if you do. That round really just came down to the lack of discipline, I'd say, and just not having the right players in the right places. Your smoke was taken out, so it was easy for a push to come in through the main lobby behind the Candelas. There was nothing to deny that whatsoever. The Legion picked up possibly a little bit too aggressively and wasn't able to get anybody off the board because of it. So it's just unfortunate for him. He just missed a few too many shots. So hopefully they can fix those stuff up, and I'll be right back on it. They will get to go back up to the console and meeting room though, so it's a good opportunity for them. Take a look at the scoreboard. Why isn't that going on random casting? No one else could have cast with me, bro. So, just gonna take a little bit of a look here at the top floor. It's going to be a standard hold, it would seem. Going to be seeing Jokester go for that deep roam on the bottom floor as we get 1 grenade going to get sailed in by the sledge. It seems as though that did actually quite a bit of damage, or maybe the castle used one of his impacts and just completely destroyed the smoke and the castle's health. So I believe that's actually what happened. This is Sleep Awakening going to be putting the same Claymore on his balconies. He has the last 3 rounds. I honestly don't think there has been a single round where he hasn't put that Claymore out. So, it's pretty typical from lethal damage. As imagine that the Pulse is gathering a lot of information. No, he's actually picking some angles at this time. Is possibly doing a lot of information grabbing, and looks as though they have made their way inside of offices as well as admin and inside of the printer room and prep room. They're going to be standing on top of desks, which is wise because there's a pulse on the board and the possibility of being nitro-celled from below, but the pulse still positioned fairly low on the spiral stairs and no pulse center in hand. So a few grenades are going to go out, possibly to get rid of some ADSs, or not ADSs, but Legion traps. Throw that close enough for the castle barricade, but the Mavericks here got a few shots, it seemed like, on to the castle. The castle not eat any damage in return. Actually, the Legion, and an excellent shot from Bot as Jokester gets the nitro cell from spiral stairs. Excellent play there from him. Lethal damage will get 1 as he's moving down and on to the site. Actually, he's actually inside a meeting room. Goes for the kill as well, but he's gonna get pre-fired by the Legion on that rotate hold. So 2v3 now as Soccer gets a kill on to Weary. It's just the Twitch and the Thatcher here to deal with the 3 remaining attackers. Castle gonna get aggressive here and actually gonna win the gunfight onto Hydrophane and gets even more inadvisedly aggressive onto Hyper and is gonna lose the gunfight because of it. You can't win that fight with a pistol against an F2. Also spotted out onto Jokester. They're gonna need to play a little bit more passively here. They have 2 very weak weapons and an F2, which does a lot of damage. Jokester could possibly use the pulse scanner here and find the position of the Twitch, but no! Looks like Bot's gonna get the headshot anyway onto Soccer, so well played by him. So another round for professional throwers is, I believe, let me look here. Let me see. I appreciate that. I think you're going to be putting Jokester on the Cade. If you go back to some of his clips, this clip of me getting one-tapped by him on this very map when I went against him in a ranked match, so just showing off the sticks for me. I bought him that controller as well. This man owes me his life and has yet to pay any of it. But I love him. As looks like we're going to be seeing a heavy roam game from PT, professional throwers. I'm just going to call him PT, that's a little easier to say. I'd imagine we're going to be seeing lethal damage as well as, I would assume, sleep awakening push from meeting. But I'm not too sure where sleep awakening is at this time. He's making his way over from the garden area, so I would imagine that Lethal has a drone on his top floor and is going to spot out anybody that's playing here as Jokester!
Time to make a new door.
Where was this man? Where was this man? That's just unfortunate. Lethal damage. Another victim to Jokester and the 44 Magnum. That's just unfortunate, but again, so about a minute in the round, you're gonna lose your Nomad, and I imagine that he didn't have a chance to put down any of those traps whatsoever. So again, possibly a missed drone here actually onto Fix, and as he's still gonna be inside of admin, I'm not sure. The drone spotted him, yes it did. So lethal damage can get able to a few orders, ready to spiral. But I missed a few shots though, and so is Fixin'. So lethal damage will end up winning that one out in the end. So good on him. We're gonna come away with it with about 50 HP as well. Does have a Jaeger playing close to the spiral stairs as well. Bot, if he doesn't give away his position, could possibly get an easy frag on to the Sledge, who seems to be getting called out by a camera. Looks like Jokester, another one tap on to Ballistic in the same angle too, so really should putting in work here. Well, another one, peek him! Oh, he gets the shot, but does not deal enough damage. Did not hit the head. Goes for another shot. Bot takes down at lethal damage. It looks as though Jokester's gonna see the head of the Thatcher outside garage. His Bot gets kill onto Soccer, so it's now all up to Hydrofae to fight against 4. Does find one onto Rest Hyper and Weary Cult, as I would imagine Jokester are going to be pulling out that pistol very shortly here. The Thatcher on such little HP, he'll die to anything. Jokester going for the one tap. Spots the head of the Thatcher, but doesn't an impact, and he catches them all. Hydrofae, the latest part of Jokester's collection. Professional thrower is now up 4-1 here against the Big Baller. This is a big matchup, especially on a map like Consulate. It's a, I don't know. It's a very weird map, I'd say. So. Again, they're going to be forced to go to their third site, so last time they were not very successful in going here, as it's their only lost round. It ended up being a 3v1, which was brought back to a 1v1, but Jokester just didn't have enough time to defuse the bomb anyway. So it was a more dominant round, I'd say, for Big Baller. The way that they're going to find success yet again is if they're able to take control from admin, as they did before. It looks as though that it will be what Lethal Gamut chooses to do, and it looks as though we're going to be seeing the Rook come out instead. So double A call, triple A call actually, if the Maestro chooses to bring it. Yes, I believe he did. So we're going to be seeing the triple A cog here. Jokester is still on the Jaeger as Bach could possibly go for a run out. Does hear the Claymore get placed just outside of that door, so there won't be able to possibly go for that, as the Jaeger's going to eat a lot of damage to start off this round. The pre-fires come in perfectly from Soccer, as the Jaeger will eat a whole buttload of damage. And it looks as though the grenades are also going to follow through by Lethal Gamut. She's just trying to find that Jaeger inside of admin, but no, not going to find anything just yet. The Jaeger is going to pop off just a little bit further. The Doc possibly looking to go for a run out from the bottom floor, as it looks as though the Havana is repelled onto the printer window. So this Jaeger is essentially trapped, as he actually will make his way right out and could possibly get a Doc, but no, from the side window, the Havana will take him out. And no, the wide swing by Fixin is going to take down Ballistic. So an excellent swing by Fixin, but no, he's rushed immediately from console. So Hydrofe, an excellent play there to repel right in. Nobody else is above to cover those angles. Well played by Fixin to try to get the frags, but it'll end up being a 4v3 as Hydro makes his way towards yellow now. Rest Hyper looks to possibly try to retake upstairs, but no, here's the wrong noises, and he's going to possibly die from it, but no, he chooses to rotate off of that angle. The noise is just too weird on that staircase for him to contest it any further. About a minute and a half left in this round, and Sleep Awakening trying to make his attack from the console side of things, as see how this attack comes out for the rest of this round. And again, it's going to be up to time management here from the attack. They're going to need to start positioning their way towards side, as they're all kind of bunched up in meeting right now, looking to possibly rotate out to the other side of things. Sleep Awakening going to be opening up some of these gadgets from below, but again, you got to remember, 50 seconds left in the round. You got to make a plant and a move here. You have no smokes, you have no more utility from the Hydro Fake. He does still have 2 lifelines, so could possibly use those to his advantage, but the defenders are going to start to get a little anxious. Lethal Gamut actually going to spot it out here. Weird Cold actually spots out Soccer, so that's the Thatcher and the Diffuser dropped on the ground. Also going to spot out the IQ as well and put a couple bullets into her back. Gonna force her to push in and go for this plant. Sophia, I would assume, is watching it from above. We'll be able to stop out this push, as he's gonna be able to actually push through. Weird Colt gets down, Sleep Awakening, but it's a 1v2 now. It's all up to the Maestro with the Diffuser down. Lethal Gamut shuts it down, so that's 2 rounds in favor of Big Baller, as they win both the middle floor attacks, first floor attacks. So we will go right back into things here. Servers are correct now, so hopefully this makes it a little bit better for especially Big Baller, as I know that they've got 3 West players. So again, I'm sorry to Big Baller that I just made you play 6 rounds on Central or East servers. Alright, I got you, Uncle. As we will be seeing, Big Baller is going to be going over to defense now, so will Professional Throwers be able to keep this momentum onto the defense? We'll have to wait and see. Looks like they're going to be going basement first, so it's a very good site. I mean, especially without an echo, I feel like it's going to be a little bit weaker, possibly, but The attack is anticipating any sort of sight, so they're bringing that thermite no matter what. And they're bringing that buck to open up from above. So it's gonna be interesting to see actually a top floor strategy coming out from Big Baller. Is they're gonna be placing a lot of utility on this top floor. A lot of castle barricades as well from Sleep Awakening. It's a very interesting hold, to say the least. Just a lot of the pushing power is going to come from that backside, though, as it looks as though that's where everyone's going to be spawning, at least for the time being. Going to be taking control of admin and pushing their way right through. So Jokester on the buck is going to be making his way possibly through this console office and could possibly catch off this Jaeger if the Jaeger isn't careful. But Sakura's going to rotate right past the angle. So it's unfortunate from Jokester that he wasn't able to catch that off before it even happened. Sakura's going to rotate all the way back towards the desk. Get a deep room here. That's all the way on the top floor, and they're completely concerned about it. It looks as though the Twitch drone is able to get a lot more than it probably should, and finally going to be taken down by lethal damage. He does have the shotgun if he wanted to use it, but chooses not to. Both panels going to be opened up by Hyper, as Weary is going to be waiting to see if he can push it right in. But again, there's two people still outside on the east side. They're going to have to get into the building and help out the rest of their team if they're going to want this push to happen. Jokester is going to be pushing out the Jaeger, it seems, still on the console side of things. He can spot the hole in the table in front of him, but the Jaeger doesn't seem to be droned out just yet. Playing it very passively as Hyper's going to get a kill onto Ballistic, so that's going to be the smoke taken out. So good pushing power here. So it looks as though Zofia might be going for the push here. He's going to actually not spot the Jaeger, and he's going to get a free kill from it. Sakura chooses to rotate down the hatch as lethal damage gets the kill onto the thermite of Hyper. Might go for the rotate right up yellow stairs, so this could be the perfect play. This doesn't seem as though the buck is prepared for this to happen. He's going to choose to possibly rotate down this middle hatch. I believe it's just him and the Twitch remaining upstairs. It looks as though Jokester's still looking for the Jaeger just now. Does get spotted out, and oh, a perfect shot there from Sakura. He's going to take down Jokester, so no drones going to be able to spot him out, as there's not enough communication here for professional throwers. They is what they are, professional throwers. Not even going to get charged with that Ella trap. It's weird that Weird Colt came out of that without anything disorientating him at all. Again, the Jaeger on such little HP, but has these holes from above to look down and onto default plant spot. So it's a great position for him, as Jokester has lagged out of the game, so hopefully he can get back in. One more rehost for his team. As it looks so Weird Colt's going to fall right into these angles that the Jaeger is holding, as long as Sakura can keep his trigger discipline. And Weird Colt with a beautiful one-tap onto Sleep Awakening. Does know that there's one playing close on the stairs. Gets a beautiful headshot onto lethal damage. If he can just run past this angle from Sakura, he could possibly get the plant down. Looks like he will. Gonna spot the mirror arrow. Going behind White Fan. He's gonna get the down. All he needs to do is get the plant off. But no, he's gonna fall right into the angles that the Jaeger was holding. It's perfectly played for Sakura, as he will get spotted out from below, but it's too late for Weary Colt. He gets taken down, and the Twitch, a bot, has nothing that he can do. Unfortunate, to say the least. Looks like Jokester will be able to return, and he actually will be given Finka, so unless he's able to go to a 6-pick here, which he actually might be able to do if he's quick enough. No, he looks as though he's just going to be sticking in that Finka, so it's interesting. I'm interested to see whether or not he will be bringing the shotgun or LMG, or even the AR. Could be any of them. So again, we're going to be seeing the top floor. And after being unsuccessful on that. Actually, no, after being successful for the bottom floor, like clutch by Soccer. You'll be seeing 4-3 now. Much closer contestant. They're going to be going upstairs as well. Damn. And you got a bunch of donuts, Fleur. Jesus. Pick that up. Looks like the Sledge already going to be making his way onto the printer window, so could possibly catch up a rotation as he does spot the Ella. Going to try to go throw out a blue mine, but Fixin is just not close, not fast enough on the trigger, will not be able to secure that kill. So he does destroy his own drone as well, so pretty embarrassing there for Fixin. As he's going to be losing both of those gadgets early on. Ballistic is positioning himself inside of the admin office, is waiting for any of these attackers to possibly try to push him out, as it looks as though Weary Colt already making his way down into the Visa office. It does seem to be kind of stuck. Maybe his mom is in his room and he's yelling to her in Spanish. Normally what he does to me in just about anything. Doesn't really make sense. Is the Jaeger been pushed out? No, he's actually still inside of admin. This could be an easy kill, but no, it looks as though Bot or Fixin actually gonna find the ballistic. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like the Jaeger had such a surprise. Maybe a little bit of sound cue gave him away, but nonetheless, he's starting to push down long haul with half the round left remaining. It looks as though the Twitch did spot out the Legion, peeking aggressively onto the piece of stairs. It looks as though the Legion wants to get aggressive as well. Hydrofe getting close up to this wall. Gonna possibly go for a quick peek here if he does hear the barbed wire get smacked. This is a Legion and the Sledge refuse to rotate away for the time being. It looks like the Legion's actually gonna rotate back down the main stairs of Visa. So let's have these positioned perfectly. Gonna run right into the Twitch and get taken down by Weary Colt. They have a collision on the railway. Weary Colt is going to be the train that comes out ahead. 50 seconds left in the round. Hyper's gonna rush right in. And he's going to take down Soccer. So with that F2 doing so much damage so fast, going to take the plant down as well. As lethal damage actually going to come from behind and get an easy kill onto Fixin and Hyper. Going to go into connector as well and possibly take down the Yang, but isn't going to be able to spot him in time. It's just the castle left. And the 1 versus 3. The plant still going down by Weary Colt. But no, Weary Colt's actually going to get downed and finished off by Sleepwalker, getting the diffuser put onto the floor. It's going to be up to the Yang of Bot to get this plant down. The cover coming out from Jokester onto Spiral Stairs, able to use 2 more Adrenal Surges if he so chooses. The guy's going to come up the stairs, and Jokester is going to take him down with the godly flick after. Well played by professional throwers. Oh, hello, sir. Bro, sir, you can still get in on the second map with me. Looks like we are going to yet again see the top floor from Big Baller. Is interesting that they choose to go back up here after losing it the last round. Do not have the garage open, so it makes sense, I guess, as to why they come up here. Don't want to go to the first floor just yet. I'm gonna save that for possibly later. It is 3-5 though, so got any pocket strats? This is the first map. Not looking too difficult here for either of these two teams. Still far away from this one being over, I would assume. I would assume we're going to see a couple more rounds here from Big Baller. I would at least hope. So it looks like a fairly, like the similar castle strat as to last time. Connector along with the one onto Spiral and one onto Yellow Stairs. So, I mean, that makes fairly good sense. Again, I assume the push is going to come out from possibly admin as it has this entire match. And it's normally what we see nowadays, unless you're investigation file, you don't really push anywhere else, I guess. I guess that's the word on the street. She a suspect. Ooh. Looking for some holes possibly through the floor that were made by the Maestro, but that is to look possibly just straight up, not to look down towards the main door. So we're going to be seeing a deep roam possibly from the Jaegers. He does choose to rotate right back up towards site, so interesting that he chose to do that so deep down. Sledge is going to be opening up the connector window. We'll be able to spot out anybody playing aggressively here. Does spot out the Maestro first off, but does he know that there's still someone close by? Gonna toss in a drone, but Lethal Gamage jumps out from meeting room and takes down Fixin. So an excellent start to this round for the Big Ballers. They're gonna find the first frag here. Sniper's looking for the camera, but it's already been shot out. The push again has deviated its way from the dedicated admin tank. Not even any of these windows are open. So I believe this is the first problem to this round. They're all trying to push up the main stairs, and again, Lethal Gamage is going to be positioned just inside of meeting room door, waiting shotgun. Jokester's going to get an excellent grenade there onto Sleep Awakening, so that might have been through the floor onto that castle. Jokester's going to be looking for these angles onto the Ella as well as going to be darting just across from the holes that he's making. The Candela is coming out from the Ying as it doesn't even look like the bot's going to want to push it whatsoever. Does spot the shoulder out from the Maestro, so could possibly get an angle. As we'll spot the dart back, so it's a play of angles here between Bot and the Maestro as imagine Jokester is going to get into another gunfight with the Valkyrie. So there's two players downstairs trying to take Gress on to Jokester. Ballistic here is going to go through the main lobby. It's aggressive play here from all the players. Jokester is going to take him down by Ballistic, and Lethal Gamage peeks the holes wide and takes down Bot. A 2v4 now is it's made a 1v4. Hydra taking down Weird Colt, and the last player spotted out by the Maestro camera. Gonna go for the flick there onto the Ella, but not gonna hang the shots. Gonna take down one of the Valkyrie, but the Soccer gets off of his drone and swings wide to take down Hyper. So an excellent effort, but will avail to nothing as gets taken out shortly after. Am I too loud? Am I too loud, is there? Why did it go to all caps, bro? Looks like they're gonna be going back down to the bottom floor. I don't know what UC means, dude. It's confusing me now. Not too loud or not? My headset is definitely way too loud. Holy shit. So it looks like we're going to be seeing the exact same strat from Big Baller as it will actually going to be seeing a blitz coming out here from Bod as he's going to be pushing right up through the front door, it seems, before heading off and deciding to go elsewhere with his teammate of the Sledge. Going right through Visa. Let's open up the door and possibly fall down the Might be a good option. I don't think there's anybody playing it this far back. Weird Colt's going to be running everyone in. His Jokester's going to follow right behind. So not a lot of drone work being done here by the attackers at this time. Vision sucking shit in the chat, bro. They've already made their way all the way towards Bench Hall, and Rest Hyper's actually made his way into sight. They have nothing to be able to give him this information. I don't even think the smoke is aware. Bot's gonna get an easy kill onto Sleep Awakening, and it's an easy. What? How was that not a headshot for Hyper? As Ballistic gets an somehow free kill onto Hypers. The headshots do not connect. Some shots being rattled in through the soft walls of the site as he's just trying to find the angle onto that main mirror. 30 left in the round, and the L is still playing aggressively on top of the yellow stairs, able to play here because the door is not opened outside just yet. Gonna push up aggressively as the Barbar gets hit, but no, the Potato Fest, as he didn't even hit Jokester once on the Hibana, and the flashbangs will come in and suit. He's full blind. This could be an easy push here for Jokester if he's able to take advantage of it. Does spot the head, but isn't able to land it. Somehow, Lethal Damage wins out that fight. I'm not sure what happened there. Bot's going to try to push in just behind the smoker. We'll get counter smoked as well as the Ella tries to get aggressively up front as Thatcher here not able to get the angles just yet. 44 seconds left in the round. There's nobody on this mirror that he needs to worry about, but he's unaware of this position. Gonna go for the wall bangs and get the headshot onto Hydrophase. Looks as though Lethal Damage gonna peek wide onto Yellow, so it's all up to Bot and the 1 versus 2. He's gonna find one onto Ballistic, but gets flanked from behind by the shotgun of Lethal Damage. I feel like y'all chat more than y'all watch the fucking game. Y'all talk too much. We'll be going to 5-5 here, so possibly after switching the servers, which I do apologize about again to both teams. Oh, I love Vanoss, bro. Oh, I love Vanoss, bro. He's my favorite.
Camera initiated. Fixing my evil eye.
I love Vanoss. I love reading chat 6 minutes behind everything that happens. Or 3 minutes. So, looks like we're going to be seeing the first floor defense. This is the first one for Big Baller, as it looks as though the attacker is going to try to take control of the bottom floor first. As Vixen has already made his way in. It looks as though Jokester also already hit. Oh, and a shot between the arms of the Twitch. Not going to eat a lot of damage there, but it's the head of Hydrophase that pays the price. Is going for some more pre-fires in through the piano wall. Sleep Awakening here. Going to contest the angle and actually find the head of Jokester. So the one time that Jokester does not pre-fire, Hydrophase will land the shot. We will get a kill onto Soccer. So that's the Mute taken down. Mute and Doc both taken down. Actually, it's the Doc taken down. I believe it was the Mute that Jokester destroyed. Rest Hyper already making his way into the hallway here. Is aware that there's possibly a player on top of Red. Is a little pinging out and does see the barbed wire moving. So Jaeger in a very precarious position. Ballistic is waiting for the angles to get paid. But no! Bot with the excellent cover fire is going to take down Ballistic. I'm not sure how he landed that shot, but it's an excellent play there from both of them. Rest Hyper with the perfect bait for his teammate. He's going to make his way straight into the main office here. Does spot the player sitting behind the pianos. He knows exactly what lethal damage is. The call out has been made inside of piano. He's going for the pre-fires, but Rest Hyper is too strong. As he's going to try to do the godly as well, but just not as cool as when Jokester does. I'm sorry, Hyper, but you can't do this ever again. I don't know what that was, but you can't do it. You've been demoted from that move, whatever that move is. So, again, the top floor will come out from Big Baller.
My evil eye ready to kill some Stronzos. Going in the ass.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Whoa! Reinforced! Frag out. Razor wire deployed. Evil eye deployed. ADS up and running. Fine. Razor wire going up. Wall fortified.
Sorry about that. I just received a phone call that was very important of me to take. It's from an IRL, so I hope none of you disapprove. It's gonna get right back into this round, only 40 seconds in, and bot positioned on the main balcony here could spot out the Ella, and he will! Lethal damage! Lost in his own wonderland as he's gonna get taken down immediately by bot without losing anything to it. That's an excellent start here early in the round, and Jokester from below with the grenade on to Ballistic. You know he's gone ballistic after seeing the kill feed for that one. Could possibly find another one onto the Maestro. He backs up far enough, and he's actually going to get that down onto the Maestro of Hydropay. Jaeger is going to rotate down and take down Jokester, but the damage is already pretty much done. Hydropay is in a pretty unsavable situation, but no, actually, he could get picked up here by the Jaeger. Push is going to start to come in through the main office as the Rest Hyper is going to eat a lot of damage from that Legion Trap and could possibly use these smokes, fire bolts to get away from any of the pushes coming on. Let's spot out the Maestro camera and possibly take it out, but no, he's actually getting rushed here from the main wall. Gonna try to take out the Maestro camera, but Hydropay is actually gonna get the finishing kill as his camera does get destroyed, so after getting picked back up. Minute 10 left in the round. It's back to a 3v3. Health advantage still in favor of the attackers. There's still Legion Mines actually to come out from Soccer. Isn't going to be losing them at this point. 50 seconds left. Bot could possibly get an easy kill. Legion picks a little too aggressively, but no, Bot's not ready for it. So it's an easy kill for Soccer, and Soccer gets it down actually onto the Hibana. So it's a 1v3 now for Weary, and he's unable to find any Sleep Awakening on that powerful robe. Will find 2 for himself. Play there from the Jaeger. So we will see overtime here, and by the flip of a coin, we will be sending Big Baller over to defense and Professional Throwers over to attack. So we'll be seeing, I would assume, I didn't get to see it just yet, but I assume we're going to be seeing a basement hold as, no, it's actually going to be the top floor. So we did recently win this, but I believe I was almost certain that their basement defenses may have been a little bit better, but maybe they're a little bit more reliant on the top floor. I gotta turn the caps lock off, bro. Jesus. You're a weirdo, Vision. I would assume we're going to be seeing the same push. I assume that Jokester is going to be taking over from below, so... Again, we're going to get the first kill of the round, but immediately he's going to trade it off by Lethal Gamage. I'm not sure exactly where both of those kills went. Looks as though the Ying tried to get aggressive onto that balcony again, but Lethal Gamage time was ready for it. So you lose the Maestro and the Ying. Those are two big operators for both of these attacks. Is getting spotted out on the front of the building here. Soccer's gonna hear this bench's window bit opened up, but the drone work is excellent here by the Ash, I believe. Hyper. So he's gonna be taking his drone all the way over from Visa. Finally, he's gonna jump in, not doing a lot of drone work at all. It could be an easy kill for Soccer, but no, he's gonna choose to play it safe. Hyper makes his way up the spiral stairs. He's going to play the long game, and this could possibly come back to bite him if he didn't take that opportunity. Go for the late flank, as I believe the sledge is on the drone just above him. It could be seen from the bottom of the spiral stairs. It'll be a big kill. Sleep Awakening going to be roaming all the way over in the top of the room. Is eating a few Ash charges, possibly onto the main castle. It's going to allow Rest Hyper to get a little bit more aggressive here on the main door. Again, Soccer still has the ability to go for the right flank, but no, it's a bad timing as he actually will catch the sledge off guard, and the Nitro comes flying up, and it won't actually find the kill onto the sledge. Hyper is going to choose to go for the run as Flixen is going to finally get finished off by Sleep Awakening as Jokester gets the kill onto Soccer. So that's the roaming Valkyrie taken off of the board. Jaeger still all the way over inside of offices. Lethal Gamage going to go for that run out onto Jokester on the yellow stairs and take him down. But Rest Hyper gets an easy kill onto Sleep Awakening. He's just turned around a little bit too much. The Baldo charge is going to be going off there inside of meeting room. Ella is going to swing wide on the rotational, leaving just Zofia, who does take down the castle, but it's just Zofia and Ella in a 1-versus-1. Both have the advantage, but no, the runaway from Lethal Gamage is ill-advised, and Weary Colt shoots him right up the spine. It's an easy kill for Weary Colt, and a misplay there by Lethal Gamage. Like we're going to be seeing now the defense for what is it? Team official Sammy Pooh the cat. Do I seem official? field official. Oh my god.
Zero in position. Impact. ATS active in this sector.
When the names read secretly for Xbox. Damn. This looks actually that professional, bro.
Razor wire ready. Anyone need it? Barricade deployed. Leaving for electronics.
I love you, Sammy Poo. Soccer here. Gonna be on the rappel on the console windows as never any possible angles you can find. Again, some shots actually being exchanged. It seems as though Rest Hyper ate a lot of damage through that soft wall, so he's gonna be missing a little bit of that health by half of it as one drone to spot out the Jaeger. Didn't really need to go for the spot there, so that's gonna allow that Jaeger of Fixin to rotate right off of that, knowing that he was thrown out. Repel's gonna come in as they're gonna repel him through this solid window. Actually, kind of messed up, but I know Saka will finally find it. As actually the Pulse gonna be spotted out from above, so go for him as it looks as the Jokester, who will be rocking that yet again, is gonna rotate up the main banana spiral stairs. Reach about halfway through the round. No frags picking off the board just yet, but again, Soccer able to identify the Pulse and see that he's actually not playing anywhere near at this current moment. So they could possibly go for a little bit of work here and possibly gain a little bit of ground. But again, Jokester rotating all the way up in through Piano. Gotta look out this front door. Just checking all of these angles here is it's holding the tight angle, it seems, on the lower stairs. So a lot of angles being just held here by both teams. Not really any pushes coming to pass as of right now. They're all just pushing it from the admin side. All 5 of them sleepwalking positioned on the spiral stairs. Could possibly get into that fight with the bandit or the Pulse, as he's gonna choose to rotate all the way downstairs and chase Jokester.
All set to blow it up.
You are not attacked.
More pushes coming out from the main halls. We about the 30-second mark in this round. That's spot out the IQ, but isn't able to land enough shots to get the down. Gonna go for those impacts as well. I'm not sure if those were able to land. It looks as though Ballistic was able to get that ball open. There's somebody positioned just behind the main bomb as it looks as though the smoke of Weary Colt is gonna back right out of it. Still has one smoke canister left to use. It does choose to use it at a great time. It's gonna block off the main piece of doors. Again, a lot of angles just being held here by both teams. It's gonna be a gunfight. Rest Hyper gets one. Soccer taken down, Fixing with another. Is the Pulse still below, ready for the Nitro Soul at any moment? But no, Weary Colt and Rest Hyper finish it off. So there are your stats for this first map. Rest Hyper and Lethal Damage pulling it out big for their team here with those frags, and as well as the intel that was given away by all of the other players in full. So well played to both teams. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, back to our second map again. Joining us, it will be professional throwers that are up a map 2-0, one map to 0 over Big Baller. So Big Baller wanted to attack our defense, as we see right here. We got defense, all that good stuff. So no, I'm just saying that it's 1-0. And professional throwers is up, which is the orange team right now, and we'll be seeing the Thatcher band coming out from Big Baller, which is an interesting choice of bands to start off here. Also going to be seeing the Nomad band, so that makes sense. The new operator not wanting, not feeling comfortable playing against it just yet. She's very powerful as well. Very strong in all scenarios. Also going to be seeing the Cade banned out. So both new operators banned out by professional throwers. Makes, I guess, sense for Bank, because they don't want to deal with any of the tricking onto the hatches, and they don't really like to do it themselves too often either. Echo will be the last operator banned, so makes sense, I guess. They are going to be on the defense, though, so it could be after them. Does it not say playoffs in the title? I swear to God, if it says playoffs in the title. Kickser, my man, you pulled a trust. You pulled a trust, Kickser. Unfortunate Kickser. So, again, I missed the complete picks phase yet again, but I really do not care about that, as I'm not an analyst here. I'm a caster. I'm a shoutcaster. That's not my job. I really would rather not work for that. On talking about operators by myself. I mean, to me it looks like, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm seeing here. To me it looks like they're gonna have Hydrofe with his ACOG. I would assume play this angle in garage, and that's gonna deny most of the rounds out for professional throwers if he's lucky. Hopefully they don't put anybody on the roam, because Bank's a weird map to roam on, and you could be either easily pinched out or you're gonna get a 4K. So Bank's just a weird map in that way. Sounds like we have the G36 Ash. We do. The ACOG, Jokester, going for those clips. Doing. Gonna be getting his way right onto. Actually, I'm not able to do that jump, and I'm really jealous that he's able to do that. I can't do that jump. What's up, Axie? Roar. To you too. Again, ballistic. This one inside of red. His Jokester is gonna be getting in his way. Drone through the top floor. It seems as though that's what bot or possibly Hyper is going to be doing now. Actually, I'm not sure. It looks a little actually weird. Colt is the one that's droning up the top floor. So a lot of people droning at this current moment for the attack. It looks as though actually everybody except for Jokes will be droning. So interesting to see all this coordination coming out from the throwers themselves. And it's being held onto the top of the main blue stairs as going to be making their way down towards the site. No flank watches are currently being held at the moment. As Fixin's just going to be making his down over there as we speak. So maybe useful to see about out the Maestro making a little bit of a readjustment here to the doorway. So he's going to be playing completely all the way inside of garage spot here, taking out a few of those goo mines. I would imagine the Sledge are going to go for a grenade if possible. It does know that the Legion is very close. Going to go for the pre-fires here and actually take down the Maestro. The Legion's going to peek wide and get taken down by Bot as well. So the excellent cover there from both of the teammates. Is going to be well played from them. A few flashbangs are going to get tossed in through the top of yellow, but that Ella's got a lot, no more ADS actually. So is going to be forced to retreat back through the CCTV room, but there's nobody there to cut off his rotation. He could have a free chance to get away and going to get an easy kill onto Bot, but Flixen runs down the main stairs and gets two as he gets down. Sleep Awakening and Lethal Damage. It's just one more on the Mira inside of Vault. Will she be able to get any kills? No, the angle is just not there. The Thermite is putting that diffuser on to the floor inside of server room, so it's a post-plant positioning for the Mira. Or for the attack as Jokester gets the team kill and the kill onto Ballistic. You got me dead. Champy poo. Hey, what's up? I'm casting right now.
Do you look at what screen do you look at?
I'll look at either.
How many people?
27. So, again, it looks like Big Baller gonna choose to go back down to the basement floor. Weren't successful in their first attempt. They choose to see if they can't correct any of those mistakes, which I think that their biggest mistake in the round was probably their lack of denial, I'd say, and just getting picked apart from the main stairs by the sledge of Vixen. Just walked down and was able to pick up a sweep. And that really opened the door wide open from that point on. Also, the misplay on, you know, he was actually able to get a 3K because he also took down the Maestro as well. So a big round there for Vixen. Again, the attack looks to seem to be positioned towards the top floors. I believe that Jokester is yet again going to be getting droned in by all 4 of his teammates. Sniper's the only one not on drones, along with Weary. So a lot less droning going on in the second round, and it might lead to their demise. Might be a Homer here. Lethal Gamage playing just on top of the main stairs. There's actually quite a few people inside of Garage as well, and Lethal Gamage or Sleep Awakening actually inside of the small office, waiting for the push to come out from the hatches. Could possibly have his position foretold if there's a drone that could spot him, but again, nobody is on drones this round. Everybody choosing to push in themselves. This could be back to the bad ways of professional throwers and could lead to their demise.
Throw it up.
Physics is MNK. Trust me, it's not. Ooh, Sleep Awakening gets an easy kill onto Weary Cold as he's unaware of his position. So that's going to be the Habana actually taken out for the count, as he was only able to get open 2 hatches. But will also take down about 80 of the HP from Bot as he did get the down onto him. So a lot of HP and a lot of damage done with the attack. So a good, overall good roam. I mean, not himself wasted any time, but still only a minute left for the attack to come out. With somebody positioned right under the hatches, Jokester's gonna get an easy kill right onto Soccer, who's just roaming aimlessly below that surface hatch. CCTV. My charge gonna finally go onto this wall, but actually going to be getting tricked. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe the Maestro camera was able to take it out. Oh, it was unfortunate timing from Jokester. Jokester still has 2 Ash charges, but unable to find that charge in the first place. No smokes either from it. The attack is just the Thermite going in for a few pre-fires. His flashbang's also going to come in. Look, Gamma's going to find one onto Vixen as he just runs through the barbed wire, but Hydrofay takes down Jokester as it looked as though the Twitch possibly wanted to go jump down the main stairs. Hyper gets one on the Ballistic. So the site is completely cleared. Bot's gonna get the Hydrophase. He turns around. The defuser's still going down by Rest Hyper just underneath the hatch, but Lethal Gamage is unable to see it. That's gonna allow Rest Hyper to back out just enough, but the Goo Mine's going off, and the Ela Trap also going off. Will he be able to find the shot? But no, he actually pulls out the pistol and finds it onto Lethal Gamage. What a shot there from Rest Hyper, putting their team out 2-0 over Big Baller. I'm honestly curious. Have we gotten any donations because of that stupid thing? 'Cause I don't think we have.
Razor wire going up.
New camera.
Nah, the only thing we have had in a month is a bunch of followers and a post for one viewer.
Reload! Camera activated.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire. Evil eye ready.
So it looks like the round is going to get right underway. Here's again, it's the basement defense. So after losing twice in a row on the same site, they're going to be choosing to go back down to the basement floor. Possibly a missed call, I'd say, from Big Ballers. Normally you want to switch up the site just a little bit, but they seem fairly confident that they know what to do in order to change this round. And looks like their choice is just to not roam whatsoever. Lethal Damage, the furthest thing, closest thing to a roamer playing on the main stairs with the yellow shotgun. And it's interesting that they're not choosing to do anything about this roam strategy. And again, some Ella traps that are going to get set off by the Ash, but no positioning for the defense to pounce on them just yet, as Jokester's going to be allowed to live on that Ella trap. As he's starting making his way down the main stage, but I'm not sure if a drone has actually made his way down there just yet. The spots are going to come out, so they will know exactly where the Ella is playing. So this could be possibly an easy pinch, but Damage Lethal is just baiting kills at this point.
Loading mag!
He knows he has the shotgun. He knows he has the advantage at this close of a range. So if the attackers are to get a little bit too greedy, it could lead to their demise onto this Ella. Still no drone is made his way down here. Minute 20 left in the round, and a lot of aggressive angles being held here by the defense. Damage right on the hatch. He gets actually down to actually round the hatch. Oh, Flixen's gonna get another kill onto Sleep Awakening, but the Ella has made her way up to the top floor. Flixen here is gonna have to hold this flank as the diffuser did start to go down, but no, he's actually not aware that the Ella has made his way all the way up top. It's gonna be an easy kill onto the Hibana from Hydro, from Lethal Damage, but Jokester finds the kill onto Hydrophase. The Nitro finds Rest Hyper, but Weary Colt on the hatch. Gonna find out Lethal Damage, so would also find the Valkyrie, but no, Soccer hits a nice headshot through the hatch, and he's always going to go for the flank. Weary Colt is aware of this and is going to have to be watching mindfully as he does look down the hatch, but isn't sure exactly where to look just yet. Soccer has made his way all the way up to the top floor, but no, it's an easy kill for him. Onto Weary Colt. It's now all up to Jokester sitting inside of the blue stairs. You have to go up against two here. So the Valkyrie's going to push down the stairs, but easily fall to Jokester, and he gets the headshot as well onto Ballistic. Jokester has been doing that. He has gone ballistic, putting up 5 kills for his team in the first 3 rounds, and those will all go in favor of Turbo. Team Throwers. I don't even know what their aim is anymore. They're the professional throwers. That's what they are. I'm sorry. I'm getting way too into this. I need to chill out. Looks as though Big Baller will finally choose to go to... That's what I'm saying, Porky. Where's my mouse?
Unrolling razor wire.
New
Device
feed up.
placed. Position device.
Take the first kill of this round. I don't know. I missed it. I gotta be honest with you guys. I apologize. But whoever it was soccer. He was Valkyrie. I think it might have been Twitch, to be honest with you, but I'm not really too sure. So Fixin already making his way up the main stairs. He's coming through garage. He's going to be making his way aggressively up towards the top floor, not doing any droning at all. This is going to be the worst thing for this attack. Rest Hyper just practicing his numbers, it seems, and his letters on the B and the 1 is to see if there's any roamers at this moment. The only roamers seem to be inside of ATMs. This Hydrophase is going to get a kill onto Weary Colt. So rotating up the spiral stairs. I'm actually inside of Open. I'm going to take down an easy kill onto the Jackal. So no more roam here around him. Hydrophase actually going to get wall banged by Bot. So Bot may have clipped that as well. Something for the memory books there. It's an excellent shot to be brutal. Which is the ballistic here is going to be rocking the iron sights. K1A. I honestly don't think there's any attachments on that gun at all, which is really weird. So probably a mistake. Sleep Awakening doing his standard thing, just waiting out the round and seeing if he can't flank anybody later on. So smart play from him is he's actually gonna finally make his rotate over towards the site. So much more wise of him to go upstairs, which is what he's going to actually do right now. Buck doing in great work from above, but it's possibly where the flank from the Jaeger is going to come out at any second now. Going to rotate right above. Actually misses the Buck. And the drop shot from Jokester is not going to find anything. It's going to be Sleep Awakening now in a 1v3 though. As Rest Hyper finds 2 onto the 2 anchors on site. Going to try to rotate through square lobbies. So the Twitch is going to be able to find that final kill. The following bird of Jaeger from the skylight is going to lead to his demise. I gotta plug my phone in, man. So, a 4th round in a row. 4 professional throwers. My laptop almost just fell from my bed. That would have been really bad. Why is that not working? This is a very dead chat, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. Not enough publicity for this league. Something. And our manager, the one that owns the league, is asleep during the matches. Messed up, man. Gonna be choosing to go back to archives as well, so not really changing up the sites at all from Big Ballers. I guess they don't really see the point in it. Something of that nature. So Soccer going to be going for a spawn peek here. He will spot out the Hibana of Fixin. Spot the angle finally. Shot. So Fixin going to making it away with about 90 of his HP. So still a lot, most of it. More than most of it left. Well, walk away with those moons and like Jokester's gonna try to go for the push here. Soccer actually gonna finally find a kill onto another hard breacher of Hyper. So Hydrophase also pushing up the blue stairs, kicks down Weary Colt. So this round looking a lot better for the defense as we have a lot of manpower to start off this round. Buck's still alive though and could do some deep work from the top floor if left alone. Few of those Q-fires through the holes. This is how the Jaeger has made his way up to the top of the spiral stairs, possibly. No, that was actually the Legion. I've seen Taken down by bot. Lethal damage to kill on the bot as well as he's rotating through kitchen. But Jokester finally finds Soccer, who has been on that deep roam ever since the beginning of the round. 2v3 and still with the buck on top floor control. Minute 30 left. There's still plenty of time to do whatever they so please. It looks as though Fixin is just waiting to see what the call out is from his teammate, but no holes will be opened from above as Jokester's gonna get spotted on that camera. 20 now left remaining. Lethal damage positioning himself inside of the small closet.
A really big
Could
fight.
use this as a very strong spot as he has the zone just right in front of him. But not sure if they're going to give it away his position just yet. Ooh, an excellent flank there from Hydrophase. He's going to take down Jokester. So it's now just going to be up to the Hibana of O'Fixin. Try to take out these three defenders, but an excellent angle from Hydrophase. It's going to end that round off for Big Baller. That's going to give them their first round of this matchup here, and going to put it on to 1-4. It's so weird this being 3 minutes behind, because you guys are reacting, I assume, to the last round. I just saw Garcia, or I once was good, say, well, GG, so that must have been maybe around round 4. But, ooh, in the future, things are different. We'll be seeing our first top floor defense here from
Activating camera.
from Big Ballers. It looks as though lethal damage or the spawn pick here, but no, he's actually just going to be opening up those windows here. He's going to be spotted on the drones of Weary Cult. So, excellently played for him not to go for that angle. So looks like Soccer actually might go for the run out here. Windows are already doors are already open, my guys. Yourself, the cameras here could play into his hand as well if he's able to find the right angle. Weird call actually missed. Looks as though he missed the Jaeger on the drone and he's droning right past him. So this could be a big play here for the Jaeger if he just positions himself just inside of the ATM screen. This push will come from him. Seems to be patient here as it looks as though the pusher power will come from this front lobby eventually as Fixin is going to be repelling here shortly or possibly just walking right in. The doors are open and Fixin is aware of this, but the Jaeger still positioned in the corner here is going to get an easy kill onto O'Fixin, so that's the Hibana taken down. Also looking for the kill onto the parking garage. So it looks as though that's Jokester with the G36. Trying to find the eagle onto the Jaeger, but no! A perfect rotate from Soccer is going to find Jokester as he's just not aware of the position change from that Jaeger. So it's another 5v3, about 2 minutes into the round, but Bot with the flick because he's rotating through the hallway. He's going to finally end the life of Soccer. So, well played here so far from both of these teams. Red Sniper still with one exothermic charge available. Could go for the wall possibly here. Looks as though we already used one on the bottom of it, but it's not going to be anything too useful just yet. Ballistic here is going to spot the rotate coming out from the Twitch, but isn't going to go for any of those shots just yet. About 1:20 left in the round, and it looks as though the Thermite is going to finally go for that Thermite charge, but it's going to get shot to bits by the Mira inside of the small closet. So we'll play for them to find that angle. Again, about 1:40 left, and the Thermite is still looking for a place to put that exothermic charge, and It's a lot of angle play here from these teams. It's an excellent shot from Bot onto the end of the hallway. I'm not sure even where he got that from, since Lethal Damage gets the trade-off onto West Hyper. So back to a man advantage in favor of the defense, but 30 seconds left in the round. And Bot looks to be the main stairs here. Could possibly catch off these players off guard as a team his angle. He's gonna spot the bandit. He's gonna get the excellent shot there onto him. Spots the mirror. No, the mirror actually ballistic is gonna lag out, so it's now a 1v2. Sleep Awakening has been in these situations before. It's actually a 1v1 as the down has come out onto the Weary Colt, and Bot unsure of what to do. He's unable to get through any of these castle barricades, so it's an easy win for Sleep Awakening. It's his own utility is the way he's gonna win that round. Interesting to say the least. I don't normally see the castle barricades worked that way for a castle in the dying seconds, but oh, by golly, you did. We'll be getting right back into things here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the wait, but it's just some things in life that aren't worth waiting for. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but we'll be going on to our second half here, as it's going to look like I apologize. Gonna be back into it, and it looks as though we're gonna be seeing professional throwers going down to that bottom of the court. Going to be choosing an interesting setup here. Is going to be rocking with the Ella. Scorpion is Jokester. Doesn't really like the shot too much. I'll talk about it before, and just not a big fan. You know what I'm saying? So I choose not to bring that to the table. And also just testing out his recoil control, it seems. So interesting, good for him. And Ballistic has unfortunately left the game, but I don't think there's any more recoils for you, my guy. Actually, I think yeah, there's no recoils for them. They can't rehost it anyway, so looks like again it's going to be a top floor take from his team. It's Jokester with the pistol from main lobby. As Sleep Awakening was about to take out his own teammate of the Jaeger of a fix and to save his life. So excellently played there by Jokester, able to hit the one tap onto the Ash. That's what feels bad. You know Sleep Awakening's as well, as the Finka is making his way all the way in through office. It doesn't seem as though the Jaeger is aware that Soccer has on his back. No, Soccer is going to be the sneak attack onto Vixen. Hydra Fate takes down Jokester, so it's a 3v3 now in favor of nobody, actually. I hope the thing is, I guess, minorly in favor of the attack, but I mean, nothing really to scoff at. It's about a half of the round left remaining, and plenty of utility on both sides. So 2 impacts from Bot and still Nitro Cell and Maestro cameras from the remaining defenders. And Office is possibly an easy kill onto the Finka, who will be on the ground alone. Soccer is going to be an easy kill for him. It looks as though Jackal wants to rotate in through the Printer lobby. The game is not sure exactly where the Maestro has gone, but he's going to land a few shots in return, as going after each other. And prone from Bradley, people will be right into the hallway, but Rest Hyper reads into it perfectly and takes down lethal damage. So it's all up to the Hibana of Hydrophase. Has made his way up to the mall. Looks for the shots on to the Mind Sure, going to light him up to about 1 HP. Not enough to get the kill, but there he will. The follow-up peek will refine Rest Hyper on that deep roam. 44 seconds left, and Hydrophase has the diffuser, so he has a lot of utility also to deal with. Does have 3 more flashbangs as well as no X Kairos, so we'll go for the drop here. There's no ADS to stop those second flashbangs. We'll go for the drop through the hatch, but isn't able to actually vault it. So it's a misplay there from Hydrophase, and excellently played there on putting that wall a little bit too high. Not going to stick the plant, could be his demise as it looks as a Weary will cross the corner and slap the head right off of Hydrophase. So up 5-2 now for the first round of defense. Excellent defense there from professional throwers. So it looks like we're going to be seeing the archives hold from professional throwers after winning the defense. Successful defensive site. Not go here at all. Sorry, I'm the first kill will go in the way of Sleep Awakening on that sledge, but no, Flixen also gonna get a kill for himself on to Sleep Awakening. So that sledge getting taken out early on here through the floor. It seems an excellent angle there from a Fixen, able to find that shot. I believe it was him that got the final kill. Jokester still positioned up above, so holding on to the top floor very heavily as about a minute 50 left remaining in the round. And I'd assume we're going to be seeing Jackal going to start putting a pressure here on the top floor as well. So that's going to be exactly what happens right now.
Swapping mags.
It seemed come up from the main stairs here and put a few bullets into the back of that Jackal, so that distracts him just a little bit as Rest Hyper looks for possibly a few more shots, but doesn't seem as though he wants to contest that angle. It's not something he wants to deal with, and also looks like the Ella has position on the top floor and hasn't been cleared out just yet. This Blackbeard could come to the mind and check his angles properly, but looks like it's a trade from Rest and Ballistic as they're going to trade out Soccer and Fixin. So Rest Hyper gets another kill on the Hydrophase, so a good round from the castle there of Hyper. As it looks as though Ballistic is getting a kill for himself on the bot as well, so it's a 2v2. Both members of the attacking are in the main lobby, so they have a good position here. And the spot onto the castle, so lethal damage hits the head right off the bat, but it's all up to Jokester in the 1 versus 2 here. Wide. Oh, almost lands the head on to the thermite. Gonna jump up on the table, and it's lagging on my screen. Jokester somehow gets the headshot on the lethal damage. Still the player in behind on the objective. Diffuser is in the hands for Ballistic and about on 1 bullet's worth of HP. There's not much for him to do, but the over peak from Jokester is going to lead to his death. As he's not patient enough to let the attacker come to him. Looks like we're going to be seeing yet again the tellers and archives. Some 6 picks from Buck to Sledge. Better for the floor destruction. Maybe a little bit more comfortable with the Sledge other than the Buck. We're likely to see Jokester play on the top floor yet again. Drones from the attackers, and just putting a few bits of practice into the walls, it seems, before the round starts. See, Bob puts down a few more ADSs as well, so setup here in full. It's a fairly standard setup. Nothing into open, nothing down onto the main stairs. Everything seems fine and dandy, but could lead to their demise. It's not complex. It's not going to waste a lot of time on the attacker's side to have to deal with. If it comes down to time, it's just all on the attackers. There's not much for them to deal with except for the top floor here from Jokester. The run out from the Ella, though, is going to find the kill onto Soccer. So Jokester making his way all the way down to the first floor of the basement. He's going to find Soccer rushing in on that black police car. He'll find the drone as well. So poor play there from Soccer. Not even shooting the camera, it seems. Awesome. Jokester's just going to continue his roam, as there's not really telling for the attackers where he is going to be, as he could be quite possibly anywhere at this point, and there isn't any drones currently on him at the moment. Sleepaway going to get the first kill for his team inside of the main lobby onto that Legion playing inside of B. So yet again, very cold, getting a little bit too aggressive. Bot rotates upstairs and going to take down lethal damage, and then gets immediately refragged by Hydrophane. Now Jokester is turned up to the top floor, going for that flank, but Sleepaway making his way right into sight. Is going to shut down by O'Fixin, as the Thermite has made his way in as well. So now it's back to a 1v2 for the Ella of Jokester. Still has 1 player to deal with on the top floor, but is going to be rotating just down. Let's spot the head of the Jackal and goes for the 1-tap, but not going to land that shot just yet. Could possibly go back to the top floor and go for that short hold, but Thermite's going to be playing close on the bomb, so the Ella is going to try to find the angles here on to the Thermite, but won't be able to land any shots just yet. Goes for the Grismot. Could possibly detonate, but might be a little bit too far away at this moment. Spot the Thermite out just behind the bomb. Going to go for the patient play, but no. Ballistic's able to get it with the last few bullets there in the bag. Excellently played there by the Thermite. So 5-4 now, still in favor of professional throwers, but slightly less now as they're only down around Big Baller. those kind of stats on my channel.
Going up.
Fintu, Alzari. Fuck no. Kidding me? You got me fucked up.
AT is active in this sector. Reloading.
Jokes are going for a late reinforcement here, so Quickly isn't going to be able to get fought off this early in the round. And going to be seeing our first Montaigne here from Sleep Awakening. So the beast has been awoken and the crouch lean spam is just getting unraveled right now. Sleep Awakening is plugging in his Cronus right now so that he can lean and crouch as fast as possible. Jokester goes for the run out and gets the pistol onto Hydrophase. So again, getting those pistol kills as the crackhead he is. He's going to be able to easily find those frags. It's interesting to see exactly how they choose to push this Montaigne against this wall. With the Montaigne going to be putting a few bullets into Hyper.
To have you covered.
There's they eat a few bullets. Not gonna eat too much damage. Looked as though he ate possibly one or two to the chest area through a wall, I assume, but a lot of angles being held here by the defense inside of open area, going for that really extenuated roam. As Jokester's gonna wait for the Grismont here to be triggered by the Montaigne. Looks like the Sledge has other plans for their escape. He's gonna choose to go into sight. Gonna go for the wall. Finally, that Maestro Hammer will be dispelled of by just shooting it, not even needing to use the sledgehammer or any of the grenades. And 30 left in the round. There's still one more ADS in sight. It's gonna be up to lethal damage to take that down. They're gonna finally rotate in through small office, but that's gonna be Q for the Ella to rotate away, but actually no, Jokester's gonna get more aggressive as he hears the wall get opened up. Hyper gets the kill with the Maestro camera onto Soaker, and then an easy kill possibly for Jokester. He's gonna toss in the Grismont. The last player is upstairs inside of the small office, but the Grismont's not gonna go off. You gotta know he's close. No! Lethal is gonna rotate out just ever so slightly. So the start of the 1v5 is happening right now. Will we see him clutch this one up? Gonna get possibly another kill. He's a little too greedy. Looks as though Flixen gets way too greedy there. So back to 1v3 now. A little bit more winnable for lethal damage, but will the Legion behind the bomb be able to find the kill? The Maestro camera will go down, so a bit of a misplay there from Breast Hyper. He's actually going to go for the flank. Now lethal damage going to get an easy grenade kill onto Weary Colt, so misplay there from him as he does know there's somebody on the mirror, but no, he's going to get lit up in the process. But no, the repeat from Bot is going to finally find lethal damage, who looked as though he might be able to clutch that round. But oh, all is in vain as he will get taken out in the end. So, match point now for professional throwers. This could be the end of the series as well, as they are up 6-4. They are up one map as well, so interesting to see exactly how this ends up here. Top floor defense, so I think both sites might be locked for them at this point, but I don't think so. I think they still could go down to archives, but I'm going to choose to go up to the top floor, and putting a Fixin on the dock is an interesting choice. I know Jokester really likes dock as well, but Fixin will be the player of promotion today, and he's not even able to shoot his own. I'm not sure why they would promote him to dock. It looks like he might actually even go for a spawn peek, getting really brazen here. Does see the drop from the Shackle, it seems, or the Ash into the dirt tunnel, and it's going to also eat a lot of damage in his behind from the side of the way. Sleep Awakening's gonna go for the push on the pulse, but Jokester pulls out the knife and just slaps down Sleep Awakening. It's a full-on rush through sewers as Lethal Gamage is gonna finally finish off Jokester, but you lost your buck. You lost your pulse, so 2 grenades and a nitro cell. I feel like the nitro cell in the hands of Pulse is the bigger trade-off instead of the buck. You don't really need him, I would say. I mean, you open up a lot of anchoring spots, but besides that, not really too much. Another kill. It's going to go from a Vixen onto Soccer. That ACOG putting in big work. It seemed possibly on... I'm not sure. It looked as though he was on Repel, so an excellent shot there from him. Take him down as the setup still coming out here from Weird Cold. Is just, again, in his own world, not really too sure what's going on. It's a full push from the basement. Hydrophag going to be using the scanner to find out any of these last few roamers. I'm looking for my thumb. Could be going up right up the main stairs, it seems. Shackle is going to head on. Mira's going to get aggressive because of it and not going to be able to land any shots and could possibly go for that nitro shot. Choose wisely otherwise. This Weird Cold's going to play it a little bit more patiently. Ballistic has made his way up to the top of Square and could possibly go for this exothermic charge, but it's where the possible run out from Hyper inside of the closet. A lot of players fairly low here. Still 2 stems from the dock. A minute left in the round. This is match point, and Gamage is ready for this push to come. Ready for this Jaeger as well. You just hear him fall off the angle. As Hyper's going to come out from his closet and take down Ballistic and team. And also go for the kill onto the north Repel. Could possibly jump right out of the window if he wanted to, but he's going to choose to jump over the ledge instead. Lethal Gamage hits 1 onto Bot, so it's a 2v3. Man advantage not much in favor of the defenders yet. But Hydrophase is going to find another one onto Hyper. So it's a 2v2 now in favor. I would say the defense here still the Doc with the Stim Pistol left and the Mirror with the Nitro Cell. A lot of castle barricades for the defense hackers to go through, and O'Fixin's going to peek wide and take down O'Fixin. Hydrophase is going to go for the smokes and possibly go for the plan here, but both of them, it seems as though, will be eaten up by the ADS. The vault from Weird Colt tries to happen, but he's going to take down Hydrophase instead, so Professional Throwers will win this match 2-0 over Big Baller. The new team on the block here, the fresh looking roster, is going to win this first round of the playoffs here against a big team, I would say so myself, a team that made it to quarters or semis of the last Go 4. So big things in store for this Professional Throwers team, and I'm excited to see what they have for the future. But this has been NAR6 League, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow night, where we'll have another excellent matchup for you. Stay tuned.